Here are 5 ways you may be keeping yourself stuck in lack. The first one, in no particular order, is blaming others. When you blame others for your circumstances in life, when you blame others for your financial situation, for your health, for anything that's going on with you, when you blame somebody else, whether it's a system or corporations or your job or your partner or your family, you're giving your power away. When you blame somebody else, it's like you're saying, I give you the power to decide how much money I'm going to have in my life. I give you the power to decide how I'm going to live my life. Because when you blame somebody else, you cause yourself to feel helpless. So when you're blaming somebody else, you're giving power over yourself and your life to somebody else. And you are saying, I am helpless. That may not be your conscious intention whatsoever, but that's what blaming does. Okay, so number 2 way you may be keeping yourself stuck in lack or limitation is being jealous of other people's success. When you are jealous of somebody else's success, you're coming from a place of insecurity, which often comes from the core belief of not enough, feeling like you're not enough. So somebody else is successful, especially in a field you want to be in. And if you're jealous of that, instead of saying, I can witness this person's success and try to understand what they did, what actions they took, what steps they took, so that I can be as successful or even more successful than they are. That comes from a place of confidence. When you're jealous, that comes from some kind of insecurity, feeling not enough, not good enough. I can't do that, so therefore I have to be jealous of that. So just pay attention if you're jealous of somebody else's success and choose something differently. Number 3 is not having a vision for what you'd like to create in your life. This often comes if we are not sure what we want. If you're not sure what you want in your life, which often comes from feeling not worthy and deserving, but if you're not sure what you don't want in your life, or if you're not sure what you want in your life, look at what you don't want in your life. Start there. And then look at what you want in your life. Now, staying in want always keeps it in the future, keeps it in front of you. But you start with a want. And then you decide what you really desire. What awakens a spark within you. And from that place, you create a vision. If you don't have something you're moving towards in your life, it's that you're just going in a circle. And that energy, you just keep looping in a circle and the same things keep happening. So you need something to move forward to, some kind of vision or heart's desires, something greater than just feeling stuck. Okay, number 4 is comparing yourself to others. We are taught in this society to compare ourselves to others, to have what others have. But that's a surefire way of staying stuck. Because when you compare yourself to others, you're saying, I don't have that. I don't have enough. That can awaken jealousy within you. When you compare yourself to others, you find yourself lacking. That also prevents you from creating authentic connections. If you're comparing yourself to others, then are you also seeing others not as good as you? And when we compare ourselves, we can prevent an authentic connection with others. So what if you said something to yourself such as, you know what, this is what I have right now, It's like, this is what I'm working with, and this is what I desire. And then number 5, and if you're enjoying this video, there are many more videos like this, so take a moment and subscribe. Number 5 is taking action. When you have a vision, you know your desires, you're feeling good about yourself, you feel confident, then what actions do you need to take in order to create that? It might be something really simple like doing some research, sending an email. It might be asking for a raise at your job. It might be building a simple website or online presence so that you can start your side business if you're working a job. You need to take some kind of action. Often that's where we get stuck. Everything else is in place, but we don't take action because taking action much of the time means stepping into your fear. So if you're feeling really courageous and you have a strong desire to move forward, to have more money in your life, to live from a place of joyfulness, ask yourself, what is my greatest fear? What terrifies me? But I know if I took this action, if I stepped into my fear, on the other side of that is freedom, abundance, happiness, joyfulness. Because that's what's on the other side of your greatest fear. It might be believing in yourself, believing that it's possible. It might be speaking in front of others. It's a huge fear for many people. When you step into that, and it might take days, weeks, months, even years to fully release that fear. But once you do, you live from a place of freedom and abundance, enjoying life. So there are 5 things you may be doing which could be keeping you stuck in lack and limitation. There you go, my friend. Namaste.